somebody could lie to someone all day and be like, oh, I can make you a star, but at the end of the day, you either are born a star or you're not.
She said, you're born a star, you're not. Go ahead. Today on GWB, we're talking to Flo Milli. Hailing from Mobile, Alabama, Flo Milli rose to prominence after her songs Beef Flow Mix and In the Party became huge viral hits. Today, she's here to talk with us about her debut studio album, You Still Here, Ho, and her classic mixtape, Ho, Why Is You Here? And we're gonna see what her gaming skills are like while we play some classics. One of the things I wanted to ask you, we were talking a little bit off camera, you know, your upbringing, Mobile, Alabama. I had to properly say that.
Mobile.
Mobile. What was it like growing up in Mobile, Alabama?
It was just like low resources when it came to like doing what I wanted to do. Like it was only one studio I knew in the city. So it was different, but like I guess that made me kind of grind harder. Was it always rapping for you? Like how early did that start? It wasn't always rapping for me. At first it was like, I knew I had a great passion for dancing, like as a young kid. So it was always dancing. And then like in the church, I grew up in the church, so I had to sing. So I kind of started liking to sing because my mom, she used to have like her solos in the church, and like she would shut it down. Like it was like a show. Like
that would all be in the choir.
Yeah,
she would just go off.
She would go off. So I was like, wow, like I was really inspired by that. But I also was like a music head, so I always was studying new artists. What is some of your inspirations? I love Missy Elliott. Ooh. Erykah Badu. I know that you can't really hear that in my music, but just stuff I grew up listening to, like Katy Perry, Fergie, Rihanna. Like I was always kind of just watching every woman like doing what, you know. I also love Shakira. Okay. I can't forget Beyonce. Like she was always a part of my life. Of course. So. When I was doing some research and looking up your debut mixtape, we saw that it was on Rolling Stone's the 200 greatest hip-hop albums of all time. What does that mean to you? Like, does that mean anything? Does that like shock you? Like, what type of emotion did you get when you saw that? I was shocked for sure, because I was like, wait a minute. Because you know, on the internet, you can't believe everything you see. Like, it's been times I got tricked by fans. Yeah, I thought somebody was trolling. I'm like, and then like my A&R, everybody was sending it to me. I'm like, oh, this is real. Like, but it was crazy because I'm seeing like the list that I'm in with the other people, like, and I'm just like, wow, like this is crazy. My first ever project. It's not like I had music out before. Like this was the first thing I ever put out. You're very braggadocious. You got a lot of energy. You got a lot of personality. So I see like those influences you're talking about on the album. Talk about that process as an artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to sound too much like your influences, but still trying to make that music on your own. I think it's really like a skill, you know, for having like an ear for music and just being musically inclined. Like, you know, that's something that you just gotta be born with. Like somebody could lie to someone all day and be like, oh, I can make you a star, but at the end of the day, you either are born a star or you're not, you know? So I just feel like... See, that's that braggadocious. That's that braggadocious. She said, you're born a star, you're not. Go ahead, keep going, keep going. Yeah, so I feel like, you know, it's all about kind of going with the flow with like what you like about this artist. Like, you know, just analyzing like, what do I like about this? Cause I'm the type of person, what interests me in an artist is like what I feel like we have in common. So it's like, it's already a part of me. We could say all day somebody started something, but it was always somebody before that, you know? But I don't take that credit away from anyone, but I think, you know, like to answer your question, you know, you just have like different things to dive into and know like, oh, I like this from this person, this from that person, and all that becomes who you are. What is your memories of that? Like what impact has that had on your career? Like when that first project came out and how it blew up? I think it just opened my eyes to kind of seeing how like quick things could change in your life. So it was like a great experience, but you know, it just helped me to take time, like learning who I am like as an artist, because like I feel like so much nowadays people expect artists to just shoot out music like this, but it's like now, the streaming era. It's everything's so quick, but they don't realize like artists need the time to actually go through things and have experiences. So you just dropped your studio debut. Congratulations on that. Thank you. How do you envision going forward from this album? I just envision like continuing to perfect my craft and like you said, like finding my sound. It's like now it's just about, you know, amplifying that, like basically learning more things about myself as an artist, trying different things that I haven't tried before. But I think this is just like showing people that I am versatile and that, you know, it's more sides to Flo Milli than just what they first saw. As a newer artist, how do you feel about like the effect TikTok and all that stuff has had on music? I don't know, I think people should just focus on making real music. and let it do what it's supposed to do. Because it's like, if your intention is not right with it, then it's never gonna come out like, you know, good. If your intention is just to get a quick come up, that's what you're gonna get, but yeah.
You're a high level artist now, I'm saying. You Flo Milli shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How do you balance your regular life, you know what I'm saying, with being a major artist right now?
Well, I'm still learning how to detach from that, but some of my hobbies that I do is like playing games with my friends or like my sisters, and like we just play iMessage games all the time.
Okay. What are some of the ones you playing that you like playing with your friends?
I like playing the words game because I'm like quick, like my mind is like
you said earlier, it ain't on you, it's in you. You know what I'm saying? Being that star.
Yeah, so I like playing that one because it always fuck people head up and they be thinking they about to win, but they don't. And I like playing Connect 4. I've been playing that since I was in daycare, so that game I'ma always win. But I like playing those, and I think 8-ball and basketball.
Well, we got a couple of those games on deck. We're gonna see if you capping or if you really about that, all right?
Ain't no cap.
All right, bet, let's do it. All right, so you was talking a little crazy on the set earlier, saying you the Connect 4 queen.
It's just facts.
You said iMessage games is what you like to do with your friends. So we gonna really see what's really popping, so.
All right, come on.
All right, so something okay, right down the middle. Yeah, see, you said some shit like, yeah, there was no like hesitation. I noticed with the new album, it's like kind of conceptualized, right? Like even the cover, it looks like the title set for a reality TV show.
Yeah, so the creative direction was like really kind of just stemming from all the reality TV shows I grew up watching.
You was watching them shits, right?
Yeah, so like even people, they don't believe me when I say I was watching Flavor of Love, but like I had to be like 5 or 6, but I was
gonna say, the math ain't math, you know, you watching Flavor of Love. That was a little before your time, but I'm gonna let you get that off.
Yeah, I got in trouble for watching that shit. Like my dad, he was like, turn that shit off. Like, I didn't know why I was like, you know, into that show so much, but yeah, like that's the inspiration behind like the logo. It was all just, you know, a combination of all that.
One of my favorite joints when I first listened to the album was Bedtime. It talked about the conception of making that record. Like, what was that like?
Bedtime was one of the songs I would say like, you know how they say like as an artist, you have to be able to like be creative in that moment, like when you're feeling the emotion. And I think that's the smartest thing to do as an artist, because that's when you do your best work.
Right.
So that's kind of the inspiration behind that. Like, I was just mad as hell that day. And
you just let it off.
You just empty
the clip?
Yeah.
Nah, that's hard. You know what else is hard? How she just finessed me into this Connect 4. I'm over here really listening to the answers, like really learning about her.
Money.
She should have threw some bread on it, right? I'm over here really learning about like how she came up with these songs.
I tried to tell him, y'all.
And she smoked me on the bottom row. I think that's dope too, how you had New York on the album. What was that like?
Yeah, it was iconic for me, like the whole process. First of all, like I had to let her know, like I was watching her as a kid.
You had to give her flowers.
Yeah,
sure.
I had to give her flowers. She was laughing when I told her I almost got my ass whooped for watching her, but it was a full circle moment, because it's like, wow, like this is crazy. It almost felt like meant to be, but she was so like invested, and like she was so proud, and like just wanting to do it, and I think that was the best part for me.
You also got a song on there, Conceited. I feel like that's like a similar energy, right? Like,
yeah, that's a song, you know, you put on when you ready to work out, when you ready to just feel like that bitch,
anthems,
that girl. Yeah, but like, I don't know, it's just like one of those things where I kind of put affirmations in the song. Like, letting people know, like, you can feel this way if you want to, no matter what society thinks is beautiful or whatever. Like, you're supposed to feel that way about yourself no matter what. So I like that, you know, the album has like different vibes. It's like a roller coaster. Like, you go from trap to pop to R&B to just different vibes. So that was my whole point with the album. What?
I'm listening, but I hit the 8-ball in.
Oh yeah, you're done. You're
done. That was
crazy. Y'all see this shit?
That shouldn't even,
the second time.
That shouldn't even count. That shouldn't even count.
Y'all, this is crazy.
I'm 0-2. Nah, cause I'm so into like what she's saying, it's kind of throwing my game off.
See, he using all these excuses, but you know, just take your L, man.
It's throwing my, take my L is tough. Nah, they gave me some trash letters. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm about to say this shit.
You got the same letters?
Yeah, I think we do.
They gave me some wacky letters. I'm not gonna lie right now. First of all, no. First of all, I didn't even know you started right there. I didn't even know she started right there.
Yo, He just lost so bad.
We're gonna play the real Connect Four.
Okay.
You got 135 wins?
Yeah.
In Connect Four?
Yep.
Okay.
Anybody that stepped to me want to smoke, just let me know.
Say that. So you been playing it in daycare and you just kept it going from there?
Yeah, and I was whooping ass in daycare too, I remember.
Game time. It's game time, not play time.
Oh,
it's game time.
Wow.
It's not play time.
Run
it's
that
game
back,
time.
run that back, run that
yeah,
back,
you
run
see how
that
she
back.
wanted to run that back? It's game time, not play time. Y'all saw that? Let me like reanalyze the board right now because I feel like she about to catch me slipping. I feel like I'm bugging right now.
Yeah, I definitely got this one in the bag.
All right, come on, let's do it. Let's finish this game. I feel like I'm gonna lose because I'm like,
you are.
I'm getting, nah, see, I didn't need the commentary. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yo.
You know, so I goes, whoa, 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 whoa. You're like really about to do some shit? Like, I don't even know what to do. I'm gonna start.
Yo, we don't even have we barely even got chips left.
I know. Go ahead, man.
Smoke through that.
Put me out of my misery. Yeah, like, she had me boxed into a corner, yo. She had me dead to rights, man. Good game.
Good go. Nah, I'll give you 50-50. You did your thing.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I was at a bonfire. We were playing Uno, and people had some crazy rules. Like, I drew 16 at one point. I didn't even know you could do it.
Damn.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah,
Thank you. I got a witness right here. That was crazy. Is that part of your Uno rules?
Sometimes it's like survival mode. Like you.
Damn, you just like, it's just however you feeling that day.
It's how
you
you
get
feeling.
it.
It's how you.
That is tough.
Or it's the people you working with.
What do you got coming up? Off the album, what's next? Flo Milli.
What's next for Flo Milli is a deluxe for sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna be going on tour real soon, and it's gonna be a movie. It's gonna be like.
It's gonna be a movie. I like that. This was a lot of fun. We're gonna catch you later because we're about to get into this. Uno, I want to thank Flo Milli one more time for joining us. This is Game While Black. I'm your host, Utel. Peace.
Mix it up a little bit.
That's tough.
That color gonna be yellow.
That is tough. All right. No, we about to get busy though. I'm gonna keep it G with you. Stop. Yo, stop.
Every time somebody holds it,
that was the worst whisper ever. That was a crazy bad whisper.
She said, I can see his cards.